ads. You don't want to see the forecast. And that's all this is a full screen Doppler radar for your phone or tablet. And you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can pan left and right, however you want to go. And it'll reload a little bit and get you it's just right off the bat animated radar of where you're at.
Awesome. Check it out. It's animated, you're right.
Mm-hmm. And there's no press to play the animation, nothing like that. It's just automatic right on radar.
Is it raining where you are?
Nope, not yet. I don't know if it may come here. We're about right. Well, there's a little blue dot flashing where I'm at.
Yeah, it's coming your way. Close your windows.
They're not open. It was kind of chilly today.
Super quick question, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this is using some kind of location to know your position. So as soon as you launch it, it's on you, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
I like that. And for a lack of better words, I like dumb apps like that, just where they, it's just there. And I love to watch. I don't know. To me, that's cool. That's one of them things you go, hey, check this out. Does your iPhone do that? No?
Right.
And you just watch the clouds go by.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, yeah, cool.
That was great.
Yeah, and there is an option that says to display traffic and to display storm tracks.
Oh, see, I haven't gotten into it that much.
Well, that's what I'm going to agree with Sean. Why would you, if you load the app and you see what you see, why would you even go into the settings?
Yeah, I didn't. Now that I see it in the settings, that you can change the animation speed, animation frames. There's quite a few things.
I just like this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to put this on my device before the trip, just in case if it is raining, I can say, "Yeah, we'll be out of it here in a couple minutes."
Hey, and if you're down in the basement wondering what's going on up above, and the power's out, you got a phone, you got a radar.
There you go.
Yeah, true.
Good stuff. All right, let's empty the tank here, guys, and then we got to read some emails. We don't have to. We choose to. We're not forced to. Do you have anything else?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
First one. It's not a repeat, even though it's technically super close to a repeat. It's simply called TED. TED is Thinking, Education, Development. I don't know what it stands for. It stands for something.
It sounded good.
I just threw it. What it is basically talks. They go on all over the world, and then there's other like daughter TEDs that go on, or TEDx's. But if you just go to TED.com, or you just search the Google market for TED, the Google Play for TED, and the maker of it is just TED conferences. It's a pretty easy on the eyes interface to search, browse, and watch these TED Talks. If you don't know what a TED Talk is, I can't explain it to you. Most of except for saying, they are typically the smartest of the smartest people in their field, and they're people talking about very important or future topics. Most of the time, it seems like their talks are not politically motivated or any like single thing. It's just a bunch of smart people. I personally like this a lot. I did watch a couple this week at work, and I thought it was really good.
One of the rules I think with TED is aren't they limited to 15 minutes? Also,
yeah, they are.
Nice. They're easy to digest.
Right, and that's a huge plus because I don't want to sit there and listen to a 2-hour talk about bioengineering stem brain hair cells or something. Just give it to me quick.
Right.
Okay, and the next app is called Nandroid Browser. This is for the root in all of us. What this app basically allows you to do is when you go into your Clockwork Mod or whatever your recovery is, and you have the availability to install a new ROM, you also have the possibility of doing a backup. If you do a backup, Nandroid Browser allows you to browse that backup and pull files out of that backup. So if there was an installed app that either didn't get that you forgot to back up or something, you can go into that backup with this application and pull out that one file.
Neat.
Yeah, so it's a really super good convenience
Totally.
sanity thingy.
Yes, it is. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool, Dor. Is that it?
I have one more that I'm not going to talk about because all it does is raise my blood pressure.
Okay. We won't do that then because we don't want that to happen. Sean, do you have any other apps?
No apps. Was just noticing. I'm looking up at the Skype call, and it's like an hour, 2 minutes, man. I gotta tell you, I have such a good time on this show, man. I can't believe we've been on this for an hour already.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, it just kind of. I looked over. I'm like, oh my gosh, an hour and 2 minutes already.
Yeah. It flies by.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're having fun.
All right.
Eric, anything else for you?
Yeah, I had two more real quick. One's I should have brought this more closer to St. Patrick's Day. It's called Rick O'Shea, RICKO apostrophe, I guess, and then SHEA.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just a game where you're a guy with a helmet and a rubbery helmet, and you bounce around off a bunch of stuff.
Rick O'Shea. I see.
It's a good name.
I see.
And then the other one I had was, if you are an ice cream sandwich user, Google Chrome beta is available for you to check out. I don't know if we brought that up yet, but go ahead and download it and check it out. It works really well, I think, so far. I haven't found any problems with it.
Does it do anything cool?
I don't know. You know, the thing is, when I go surfing on the web, everything takes me to a .mobi site or ./m, you know, so it's all mobile. You know, I'm like, yeah, I'd like to see just regular full pages on here, especially when I'm on the tablet.
You can go into the config and change that.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
But no, I haven't played with it enough to find out if there's anything really cool about it yet.
Right. Neat. Thank you for the update.
Well, and I'll add, if you're not an insane person like me, where right now I have at least 40 tabs open or so, if you're a normal person with 5 tabs open at the most kind of thing, you can do what's called tab sync as well. So you load a tab in your phone, close the browser, go to your computer, open Chrome, all your tabs are open that were on the phone and vice versa.
Ooh, sweet.
That's very cool.
It's cool if I could run it, but you have to be running official ICS and not like MyUI ICS or CyanogenMod ICS. It has to be official right now. It's still in beta.
Gotcha.
So you're saying with all the tabs I got open during this podcast, if I was to go to my Chrome on my tablet, it would open them all, just like this.
And I'm sure it would crash and then restart a default session kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll just wait until after the podcast.
But this game, Rick O'Shea, I got to say, looks like it could be fun.
Yeah, I know. I was watching the video. It looks fun.
I got through about, I think, 5 or 6 levels on it. It's pretty good.
I love that. I love that they called him an Irish name just to make that all work. All right. This is email. No, this is actually a plus from Mark. Mark from elementopie.com. Check out his podcast network over there. It's pretty awesome. And he says, and Dora, you actually sent me this. Oh, great and powerful masters of all things Android. A friend of mine is looking for a way to get her Samsung Stratosphere, which doesn't have notification LED, to let her know when the phone is muted and she gets a text, email, etc. Perhaps a persistent vibration until she acknowledges. I could pour through the Android market, but I thought I'd first see if you knew something offhand. And what do you got for him, Dora?
Well, what I got for him is a big thank you for bringing this up, because I don't have a direct answer to it.
I got a good one.
And I can't find that. So did I answer him there? I gave him a half answer, right?
Yeah.
Handset can do reminder type notifications.
And you also said, looks like the app that nails her need to a T is called Reminder Pro. It's $195.
Okay, thank you, because I honestly completely forgot about this. This was one of me and my wife's biggest gripes when we got our phones. Back on the old cheap, free, gray Motorola piece of crap flip phones, okay? If you would miss a call or get a text, every minute or so it would just do a little zzz or a little ting kind of thing to remind you that was going on. With Android, if you miss anything, the only indication you have is the light.
Right.
This was what my wife was missing. You know what I mean? Completely remissing. And when I showed her this, because I honestly, I can lie to you, I totally forgot about this. I showed it to her, and she said she wanted it, which of course I told her, you're not using my account. Go get some money yourself.
$2, $1.95, unless they have a sale. It might have been Amazon App of the Week at one point.
Well, I can tell you, if they've been doing it now for just over a year, 2 years, I think, two. And so there was a point in time where I did not get the stuff. Now, since I have my phone, every day I want the app, even though I don't install 95% of it.
Okay.
But I'm really tempted to get this for myself. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I don't need it. I don't put the phone down long enough.
I know, me neither. I'm always looking at mine.
Yeah.
All right, next one is from Matt. He says, "Hello, fellow app addicts." He actually didn't clear his throat in the email. That was just me clearing my throat. Just writing in to thank Eric for roping me into the MIUI cult. I think he meant Sean when he said Eric.
Yeah.
Just installed on my Motorola Photon 4G after doing some research, and I have to say it's pretty kick-ass. Coming from CM9 is definitely an improvement. Glad to still have ICS on my phone with some speed improvements and absolutely no lag. Also, it automatically overclocks to 1.3 gigahertz, which is pretty damn fast. I've been running it for about 2 days now, and battery life has greatly improved as well. I would definitely recommend MyUI to any Motorola Photon user over any other ROM I've seen. It just blows them all out of the water in terms of customability, functionality, battery life, and overall performance. Keep putting out the awesome shows. From Matt, P.S. I'd recommend QB King 77's YouTube video on how to install this ROM to anyone wishing to attempt installation, whether they are a beginner or an expert. His videos kick ass. And that's from Matt, who he has the best. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. He has the best Google Plus picture I've ever seen. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. I think it's hilarious. And don't get the wrong idea here, but there. Okay, let me go to the desktop and then pull it up. Do you see it there?
Oh my lord! Is that him?
Yeah, that's the best. So you gotta follow Matt Nelson on Google Plus to see what I'm talking about. It's hilarious.
That is great.
I know.
That is...
All right, let me zoom out of that so I can read the rest of the emails here. All right, well, thank you, Matt.
That's awesome.
Johnny says, "Hey, fellows, how in the world does one find the videos that someone takes with a smartphone and sends them to you in a text message? I would love to transfer them to a PC or Linux box to save. I can find the ones on the Android phone that come with the phone, but what format are freshly sent ones? Thank you." So how in the world does one find the videos that someone takes with a smartphone and send them to you in a text message is this question. Anybody know this one?
I know for me, with I use like in the MyUI gallery, like I've had videos sent to me and they show up in there. And I believe if you use a couple weeks ago, I brought up the calendar gallery. I think that'll show. You can just search out videos. It'll show where those are.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Where would they? What folder do they get saved in?
Oh yeah, he's talking to transfer. I'm sorry.
I'm curious about this too. That's all right.
If it just means the text, there is no one answer, because certain apps store them in different places. But just like Sean said, a couple weeks ago, I want to say it was at least 5 weeks ago, Sean, you brought up a SMS backup utility. So I think the best bet would be to get an SMS backup utility, back up the file, copy that file to a computer, and open it up. It could be anything. It could be in an SQL-like database file. It could be in a comma-separated flat file. It could be anything.
What format when you make a video with your phone? What format does it save in? M3.
That is 3GP.
Yeah,
I think it is.
What is 3GP?
It's 3GP. It's its own thing.
Okay.
It's a highly compressed, craptastic quality movie.
I got you.
Typically. Now, if you have a nice phone or you boost the settings up a lot, it will change to MP4.
I see. Cool. All right. Anybody have anything else to help him out there? All right.
Well, and I think if you create it